Hi everyone, I'm Jen Ziegler, and today I'm going to talk about how to embrace the season when it comes to listing your house. So a lot of us are very excited to set our house up around the seasons, which I personally am. I love to decorate for the seasons. And yet for some reason, people start to get a little bit nervous if they're gonna list their house because they think, well, should I have this stuff out? Should I not have this stuff out? I'm gonna talk to you about what I think is okay for seasons and what I don't think is okay for seasons. If you're listing your house in the fall, have fall decor out. Maybe have a scented candle. Don't have it running because I think a lot of people are scent sensitive nowadays, but it is like just a cozy feeling to see candles on fireplace mantles, to see fall flowers, to see fall arrangements, to see the colors. I think you should have some great planters on your front porch. I think you should make sure if there's leaves everywhere, you take the time to rake them up, that your landscaping looks nice, especially as this is kind of the time that all of our grass sort of starts to die. Make sure you're taking care of that as much as possible. Make sure everything looks nice and pristine on the outside because people are picturing what the house is going to look like in the fall. So you want to make sure that they're seeing it at its best look. And in the house, I would say embrace more fall. Do not so much embrace Halloween. And I know that some of you are sad to hear this, but nothing sucks more than coming in and there's like a skeleton and we're all like freaking out. Like, it is funny, it is a good laugh, but I think it's not really the feeling that you want to give people when they're coming in. And I find having things that amount or remind people about family. So having like your kids' craft maybe on the top, like on the fridge, or having it set up, like having a couple little personal touches is never a bad thing, but just not making sure that it's so personalized that people can't picture themselves in there. So for example, if you have like 2 big pumpkins and 2 little pumpkins, because that's your family, that's just like a sweet little tribute, and then people feel like it's very festive and it's very cozy. A lot of people ask about Christmas, is it okay to have your Christmas tree up? I think it's a great idea to have a Christmas tree up. I would depersonalize it again, so I would have it just have more neutral ornaments, maybe not so many of your personalized ornaments. I personally tuck all of my kids' ornaments at the back, which Ryan tells me is rude, but they're honestly not that good. So like, get better, and then I'll put them on the front. But no, make sure that you are just taking things that are as neutral as possible, and all of those lovely personal ornaments that I'm sure I will love one day, maybe put at the back just at that time when people are kind of coming through. But I find it's cozy when you have your lights set up, when you have, it just makes it feel very homey. And whether or not you celebrate Christmas or not, it's still a great environment to walk in because I think everybody loves that feeling. Like, there's a reason why people why the malls start playing Christmas music in the fall, because it gets people kind of pumped up for the season so they can overlook the actual winter that's coming. The summer, same thing. I love going in and just seeing people having, a fresh bowl of tomatoes from their garden, or seeing like, watermelon cut up. Like, there's so many little things that you can kind of tie into the season, and it's so nice walking through a house and having that feeling. I think it's important. Definitely tuck away the crappy things about seasons. So for example, winter, like don't leave muddy boots out, don't leave snowsuits out, like tuck that kind of stuff away, but just the fun things. Some people celebrate Easter, so maybe they have bunnies around, like that would be very spring. I think it's just fun. I think it's something that makes your house feel like it has a bit of personality. I think that a lot of stagers naturally go that way anyways. But I think you can always talk to your stager when you're coming through your house about just making sure that you can kind of freshen it up and put those kind of things in there. You want someone to know how your house is gonna look once they buy it and how they're gonna celebrate the seasons with their family. So those are my tips, and remember to always follow your heart in real estate.